And we're doing it. We're here. And you are here, Tracie, and everyone is here. Thank you so much for joining us. We've been reading your comments and chatting about you and who we haven't seen for a little while. So thank you for being here.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. All righty. Okay, Tracie. Well, it is so good for us to finally be here because we've been trying to do this for a little while, haven't we? Touching base, something's going on for either of us, and we're like, yeah, let's just keep talking, keep the conversation going. And so I'm so appreciative that you are making the time today because there's a lot going on, isn't there, for you? And yeah, you just had lots of things on lately.
Yes. I'm trying to jump back in though, Karen. I'm trying
Yeah,
to get back.
girl, you're in. You are in, and the water's fine. All righty. Okay, right. So I am interviewing Tracie today. So the first thing I did, like as you do, I asked ChatGPT for some questions, and I just said, "What are some good questions to ask a friend who I'm going to interview?" And they just said, "Oh, what's her channel?" So I'm going to read you what ChatGPT said about you, and you can give it a score. All right. So I've got 4 bullet points. Her YouTube channel appears under the name Tracie with an IE Wild and Free / Life in the Wild West. Tick. From her blog, Life in the Wild West, she writes about living authentically, creativity, memory keeping, and embracing where you are rather than comparing yourself to others. She mentions having a long creative history, photography, film, video, beginning in her youth through her grandfather, helping her to film weddings. And the tone of her blog is down to earth, reflective, doing things for the joy of it, embracing perfection, this decade of learning, and willing to show up even when the audience is small. Not that your audience is small, but maybe you've written that in your blog, which is why it's picked it up. So what do you reckon?
I think Chat GPT, is that what it's called with the P? I call mine Oliver recently, is pretty smart. Blows my mind.
I know.
I've been using it a little more.
Yep.
It could be for the good,
It can be for the good. Yep. We want to be inside the tent peeing out as opposed to outside being peed in on. Right?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Make friends with all of them before it's too late. Yeah, and I have to say, like the generic, like the questions then that like they'll bring up, I just go, oh no, I don't want to ask you like naff sort of questions and stuff, but you get a couple of ideas and you pick 1 or 2 out and things. So first of all, should we say hi to some people?
Yes, like I see Noelle, which you and I were saying, like, where's she been? But we understand.
Yeah.
And Jen,
Paula, Debbie Sue, Mike.
where's our magic mirror? Here's my fly swatter. Rhonda. Oh my gosh, Debbie Sue.
Rosani, I hope you had a good trip too, Brian. Had a little quick getaway with your wife. And Tiff, hello, Tiff. Hey, Simone. Hello, Dawn, woman with a pause, women with a pause.
Yeah, Dawn.
Loving the videos you're making, Dawn. Just you are getting the message out there. Maureen, memories and must-haves. And yeah, Noelle, Rhonda. Amazing. Yay. Oh, awesome. All right. Okay. So memory keeping. So is memory keeping something that I don't think that I've necessarily heard you mention the words memory keeping, but ChatGPT obviously really picked up on that. Is that something that you talk about specifically like that in your blog or just on your videos from time to time?
I think I've used the memory keeping, maybe a legacy. Just it's so important to me. Like like you said, since I've been a teenager, I'm definitely an introvert, like Jen over there in Alaska. I'm super nervous right now, but I always say I'm on the outside looking in, and I like to just capture everything I see, and it makes me feel a part of it. But I've just done it since I've been very young.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you know, that is something really unique that I don't see. I've not seen anyone else do that. Like the footage of your mum, that beautiful video.
Thank you for watching that. I know. She laughed when my dad took all those old videos and he put them on a little, little stick. And, my mom said, "You're not gonna believe this." Like, I was videotaping her coming home from work, and I wouldn't turn off the camera, and she kept saying, "Turn it off." And I was like, "You're gonna appreciate this one day, mom." And I appreciate it, and I'm so glad I did it.
Did she appreciate it when she saw it
She
again? Like,
did,
wow.
'cause we're never
Honestly,
gonna look that way again, And it's just fun to look back. Like, I remember being in my 40s feeling I looked so old. And now I'm in my 50s and I'm like, "Dang, man, I'd love to look like I was 44 again."
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
But
keep them, and even with the kids and the way they grow, and older folks who leave the earth and they're not here with us anymore. I
yeah,
can hear their voice. It's way better than photographs to me because you can see their mannerisms, hear their voice. It's important to me.
definitely. And What's Up Boomer? Phil talks about that a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's
He and I are
saying that,
connected that way.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely. But boy, seeing that one with your mum, like that really made me feel something. And I'm sure it made,
Aw.
like, even reading your comments, because we all know what it's like to film our family, like the reluctant,
Yeah.
film, people are just reluctant, and we know what it's like when your mum is telling you to turn it off, and you're just really like, it's super compelling, you can't look away, but you feel that awkwardness of like, "Oh, I'm not supposed to be seeing this," and your mum's feeling uncomfortable, and she's just getting peeved with you, and trying to bat you away like a
Yeah.
puppy wanting to play, and you've just
Yeah.
got on the door and everything, and the way she's looking at you, "Are you still filming?" And
Mhm.
she's trying to get into her, I'm now at home and now my daughter's filming me.
I know, you're trying to unwind from a hard day at work, and
Yeah.
she
Oh
comes
my
home to
goodness.
me.
Yeah. So
But even
stunning.
even that though, like filming, it doesn't have to be a spectacular, you know, choreographed whatever moment. It just has to be a moment, like a regular moment. Could be doing dishes, you know?
Yeah.
She was opening
Yeah.
the fridge. I think she was putting something on the fridge magnet or something.
She totally reminded me when I was a student teacher, I literally had the teacher that I was, paired up with. She totally looked like your mum did. She just had the beautiful hair. She used to wear like jumpsuits and really high heeled shoes.
Mm.
Being an intermediate school teacher of like 11, 12, turning 13-year-olds. But that was her. She just owned that look. She was so beautiful. But your mum totally reminded me of her, but yeah, what a stunning, stunning moment to catch. But
Thank
yeah, yeah. But even of yourself, was it with you? Were you fiddling, playing with something, or was it a what was it that you were playing with? Was it in your bedroom or something? There was something that you were just fiddling with or something, and there was some retro something. I want to say, was it a phone or something? I don't know. You were just
Oh, a
pointing around
phone.
with
I
it.
had a phone
You
with
had a phone.
a big
Yeah,
antenna, and I was
yeah,
pushing it in and out and putting it
yeah,
in my mouth, or, I'm
yeah,
always doing nervous
yeah,
nervous little things, like,
yeah,
even today I had a rock sitting here I was holding talking to you, and I don't know where it went, but I'm always
yeah,
fidgeting. Yeah.
yeah. I'm loving, are they lightning bolts, those
They're
earrings?
lightning bolts, and they say girl power.
Come on, okay, is this girl bringing the energy? Hey, you're bringing your beautiful energy. Hey, we've got our little buns up too today. We're
I
like
know. Did you
matching.
see I drew a
We're
picture
in
of you?
rapport. Did I what?
Did you see I drew a picture of you?
No.
You wanna
Where
see
did
it?
you draw? Yes.
Okay. You look a little worried in this picture, but do you see it?
Oh, yes. Do you know what? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, is that me with my earrings on?
Yeah, you
With
have
my
some earrings like this, I saw
Yes.
something. And
Yes.
I put on here, it says, "We are fearless, independent, and original, but you are fearless, independent, and original."
Oh, that is so beautiful.
I did that the other day because I was inspired by you.
Thank you so much. I am so inspired by you. And look, everyone here today is really inspired by you. Yeah, Jennifer saying she loves the Karen art, the Karen picture. Girl power. That's the one. That's the one. And we have some beautiful, beautiful blokes in here today too, with Brian and Mike. And I'll just scroll back up. So yeah, those are there are more men, but these are a couple of men who are just super supportive of so many of us. Yes, right. So when did you start? When did you decide that you wanted to share your memory making, your videography, making videos? I know that you started your channel, was it 2 years ago?
It's been almost 2.5 years now.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Because you did your live after 2 years?
2 years. I was so terrified, Karen. You've been like the live queen,
No way.
and
Yeah.
I was scared, so scared. And then I thought,
It is scary
2
going
years,
live on your own. That's the
I'm gonna
truth.
try. Yeah,
It's the truth. It is. But man, you did it and you did such a beautiful job
thank you.
and you were into it after that, weren't you?
Yeah, because it's like anything. If you practice and you practice, you feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
So I kept practicing.
Yeah.
I haven't
Do
been
you
doing it as much though.
know? So then did a few lives on your own. You're at your grandmother's house. You lived regularly when you were there.
Mhm.
And have you done many lives since then, or not for the last couple of months or something?
I think I've done maybe 2 in the last couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to look, in all honesty, I don't do them on my own. I'm a little bit chicken. Like I always do them with mates because that's like fun. I don't have to like think about it. And we just kind of, I don't know, everyone's taking turns talking. So I've done a couple on my own. I've just been really awkward and things have gone wrong, like technically. And then Krista came on and saved me on my second one that I did. So I've actually never technically done one on my own. My first one, my son was with me. And the second one I tried on my own, and then Krista jumped in and saved me because I'm like, how about I put the link in the chat? And if anyone wants to come on, and then Krista came on
Oh
and
my
swear
god.
to God, she then just held the floor at that point because who came on? Lala from High Nutrition Vibe came on and they were chatting a lot. So I could like take it just a little rest on it. But it is a bit freaky going on your own. I don't do it.
Are you an
Right?
extrovert, Karen?
I am.
Oh,
I am. But I'm probably I'm an extrovert that I'm like, like fully engaged when I'm with people.
mhm.
I love to be with people, but I'm a big retreater as well. So
Okay.
like I'm the biggest homebody. So even when like, the others coming on to the Friday night live, even though it's my Saturday and they've all got things on Friday, but I tend not to because I just don't plan things, like on Friday night. So I would always be home anyway, but everyone else has got things on and they're doing things. So,
Mhm.
you know, I'm not like a wild and extrovert or anything by any means.
You're adventurous though.
I'm adventurous. I'm
Yeah,
adventurous,
I
yeah.
think
But
so.
I'm lucky to have adventurous friends too. And they're all like, yeah, yeah, let's get on and do it. So I'm like, oh, great. All right. Okay. So 2 years ago, was that your first YouTube channel? Was that the first time you did video?
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
I I had my YouTube channel for like 12 years, but I didn't even know what YouTube was. So I would use it as a place to like, oh, I filmed the kids at school play and I would put it on there. And like I had some personal things on there that are all private now. And I just went on the same account I always had. And then I started creating on that account. I don't know if that's the best idea. I think I should have separated them, but I literally jumped in the deep end without even I didn't research anything, Karen. I didn't even know about 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. I didn't even know what it meant to be monetized. I didn't know any of that when I
No.
started.
No.
And as I've been meeting people and networking and then it's like, oh, it's like a carrot in front of my face. Like, oh, I think I want those 4,000 watch hours now. But I had to step back because it's very stressful for me. And that's not what it's about. And I always have to remember to go back to my why, which is memory keeper, legacy. And if people are watching, it's an extra bonus.
Yeah.
So
So what is stressful about it? Because we were having a little bit of a chat about that, weren't we? Just the busyness of YouTube. So
for me, when I started, it felt very freeing because I didn't know anyone. So I didn't get a lot of comments. I only
yeah,
got like maybe
yeah,
1 or 2. And as I've been going along, I've been getting to meet people, which I think is a beautiful gift. I have met some amazing, amazing people here on YouTube.
yeah,
And I always say that's the silver lining that I never expected. But with that comes, I'm answering more comments. And like you and I were saying, I can say it in my phone, but I can't, it's hard for me to answer comments verbally in my
me
phone.
too. Yeah,
So I like to do it like this, and I write essays back,
yeah,
and, so it takes a lot of time because I really love people. I love people, and I love their stories, and I think
yeah,
when they share themselves in their comments, like, they share a little bit of themselves, I get to know them, but then it's like, wow, I don't have all the time and hours in my day, and I wanna still be able to create, like, draw and, make things, and
B,
yeah, and be and, I do take weekends off, sort of. I made a video Sunday, though, this Sunday, but I usually take weekends off and evenings. So I kinda treat my YouTube as not a job because I do love it,
yeah,
it's not a job, but, like,
no,
try in the job hours, like when people would be
yeah,
working.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. So
Mhm,
would you write less in your comments? Because you do write really thoughtful comments back to people
mhm.
that shows the creator that you've watched the whole video as well. But it does take you a lot of time. So would you make a decision for yourself at some point where you think, I can just write half of the amount that I normally,
I
write
think you
and,
might be right.
it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone I'm leaving comments for on their videos, I think they know my heart and they know me. And
That's
if
it.
it was a shorter comment, I think they would be like, "Oh, yeah, it's still Tracie," you
Yeah,
know?
of
Yeah,
course, yeah.
yeah.
And we were talking about, like, at our other end of the spectrum, like Mr. Maritimer, he was doing the comments up until about in the early '80s, and I remember him talking about, he won't be able to carry on commenting to every
Mhm.
single person.
It would be just
Um,
impossible.
Impossible,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
impossible. But I guess I'm not saying he did, but I guess you would need to maybe lean back on some of the short little quip the
I
nice
know,
little ones
I
that
can't
go
even
back.
use those. You
I
mean the
don't
ones who
either.
tell you?
I don't either. I don't either. And if I've ever, like, thought, "Oh, I'm gonna use that," I literally the effort I go back to changing the words because they just sound a bit corny, they don't sound like
Yeah,
me.
like,
I
they're
know
not
it's not me.
you. Yeah,
I
they
know
would
it's
know
not
it's
me.
not
I'm
you.
not doing that. I'm just not doing that. But I literally a couple of times go, "Oh, okay, this might be a new person," you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'll pop that back there, but I'm not kind of going, "Oh, you fantastic for watching. Thank you. Boom,
Yeah,
boom,"
I
or
know.
something. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, whenever I read those, I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's not me. No, I
No,
can't do that."
no. So I literally go back and I go back and I go click there, delete, delete, delete,
Yeah,
put
yeah,
the other
yeah.
word. So I'm
Make
just
it
like, "What
you.
what am I even doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, should we do a little catch up on our peeps? Hey, Julie and Vicky. Yep, Vicky answers to hey and hey you. Um, so we've
Ah,
got some
hi,
people,
Vicky.
yeah.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Jennifer saying you leave beautiful comments. There we go. I'll pop some
Oh,
of these up on the
mhm. Thank
I'll
you,
pop some
Jen.
of these up. Yep. And we've got Tanya here.
Mm,
Tanya talks too much. I love that.
she's hilarious. I love her. She's a kindred spirit with me.
Yeah. And Jennifer, we have to regularly go back to our why.
Mhm. Mhm.
And Evie, Julie, you were on fire the first live you did with Karen. Remember, I was going to bring you to the group and you were there. I know, just because everyone
Mhm.
talks. Yep.
Mm.
Rhonda loved doing lives.
Yeah, I remember when Rhonda was nervous too to do a live,
Yeah.
and then once she jumped in, she's in.
For good blimmin' reason. Do you know something really lovely actually that happened on our last live on Friday night? Rebounding with Cheryl, a creator called Rebounding with Cheryl, who does rebounding videos. Cool, right? Like literally me and Evie. So she's in our comments and she's saying, oh, I'm about to do my first live tonight and I'm really, really nervous. So nice. About half a dozen people in the comments just all jumped in and said, when is it? We'll come and support you.
Aww.
And it was only like less than an hour away. So we all jumped in and we were just jamming in the comments.
That
And
is so sweet.
it was really a lovely, lovely moment. And she kept on, bless her. She kept on, she had her list of things to talk about, like the most frequently asked questions about rebounding. But guess what? Me and Evie are totally like looking up rebounders as she's talking about all the benefits. And I'm thinking, yeah, I can see a rebounder. And I think I'm getting some arthritis in my hips. I could do some rebounding. And
I
then
don't
Evie's
even know
going,
what that is, Karen.
rebounding on a
I
little
don't know what
mini
that is.
trampoline.
Oh,
Mini trampolining in your house.
that's called rebounding.
It's called rebounding. I didn't know either. I didn't know either. They're called rebounders in 2020s. In the 2020s, probably ever since the 2000s. But yeah, the mini tramp thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is nice. Jennifer saying Evie's lives are very inviting. They are.
You are.
Julie's good at them. Rhonda's good at them.
Oh my
Um,
goodness. I'm telling you, Jen, introvert in Alaska, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to do a live.
yeah,
Yeah.
we are. We
Yeah.
are. And actually, so Jennifer, when did you say that you were going to do that? Because I thought that you'd sort of alluded to when you might do it. You talked about them coming to a time that you would do it. So can you remind us? Hello, Dawn from Resting Witch Face 1.
Hi, Dawn.
And we're trying to get Maureen onto a live. Oh, yeah, there we go. Fantastic for lymphatic drainage, the rebounder.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, soon. There we go. Soon.
Soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll take that. We'll take that.
Yeah.
I did my first interview a couple of weeks ago. I like doing it.
Oh, that
Awesome.
was so good too. I saw that interview. It was so good. It was with Cynthia. Do you know who that is?
I do, I think, but remind me. I do know Cynthia. I
Um,
know one Cynthia.
what is the name of her channel? I'm not sure. She's just
Tell us, Rhonda.
yeah, Rhonda, tell us, because that was a really good interview. Because I love both of you. Yeah.
Oh, Senior Insights.
Senior Insights, that's what it is. That's
Right.
right. Yeah.
Okay, and January-ish. Love
Okay,
it.
the new year. It's a new year thing. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been, I'm in the throes of watching Jennifer, just in the throes of Tony Robbins fever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. You're gonna have to go to one, Jennifer. You have to just book it and make it happen.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay. What do I fancy next? Were there any YouTubers that you used to watch before you started your channel that really inspired you to start your YouTube channel? Like, did you have a couple of favorite creators that you used to watch and used to think, oh, I really want to, I want to start my own channel? Do you remember who? Who was that?
100%. And all of you are maybe going to be like, wow, that's interesting. Her name is Emma Chamberlain, and she is
Ah,
my daughter's age. And the reason I even know about her is because my daughter would watch her, and she is a riot, and she's hilarious, and she's very much so herself. And she would show up like with no makeup, pimples on her face. She was just like, it was so good for my daughter to see, because
yep,
you don't always have to look perfect. And she just had this like, oh, I just loved her. And I could be her mother. And I
yeah,
would watch her and think, oh, this is such a great kid.
yeah,
And I still watch her, and she has gotten so famous, so famous. She walks the red carpet. She interviews people coming down the red carpet. She has her own coffee line. There's a place in LA, one of her coffee shops I still want to go to. I adore her.
She is all grown up now,
She
right?
is.
I'm trying to think. I saw her being interviewed by, and I'm wondering, is it Jack, the Patreon guy? Somebody? No, I tell you who it was. Colin and Samir, wasn't it?
I don't know who that is. I never
Colin
know
and
who anyone is.
yeah, you will know who they are.
If I
Um,
see them, yeah, if I see them,
yeah,
I don't know
they
names.
I believe they interviewed her. That's the first time that I've seen her in years, and she was all grown up, and they were just really talking. So you might enjoy that, Colin and Samir. You'll know who they are because they'll
Okay.
come up on your feed. But, yeah. So, okay, anyone else?
Um, I can't remember the names of their
Yeah,
channels. I was
yeah,
telling you I used to really like to watch people that lived in their van or traveled on a boat, and they usually always were vegans and they ate, and I'm not a vegan, but I was so intrigued by their lifestyle. I would just be like, what are they doing today?
yeah,
What are they eating today? Like
totally.
I've always liked vlogs. I will say that. I am that's why I don't do a niche, because I just myself, I like vlogs. I also like reality TV. So which isn't probably super reality, but that's just what I like. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so those are kind of a little bit they're super similar, aren't they? The
Mhm.
reality TV, because it's just
Mhm.
people being filmed, in real time, just like when we're
Mhm.
filming ourselves, right?
Mhm.
So is vlogging a niche? You know how we sort of don't think of it as a niche because people say, "I don't have a niche, I might do vlogs," but I'm just thinking vlogging is surely a niche.
Well, it should be a niche, but it's a confusing niche because we're always talking about this, that, and the other, and it's not one thing. Um, I think it's one of the hardest niches to grow
Yeah,
because you have to get people to like you. It's
yes,
really about liking the creator.
that's right.
Mhm,
Yeah, that's right. And
mhm.
I watched your, making your tuna melt video. I've been binging you recently, Tracie. I've been going, "Okay, right, what is she up to here? What is she up to there?" And, and just with you saying, "This is my real life, I'm not gonna edit this, and the lighting's crummy, the lighting's crummy." "Oh, that lighting's so crummy, you should never light from the background," and, but you're just talking about and then you put too much mayonnaise in, and you're looking at the big giant jar, and you're going, "I don't know why Richard got this. I mean, maybe this is like a Costco. I'm commenting that that's definitely a Costco find." But,
Uh,
yeah, so what was that little experiment like?
Making my
Just
sandwich?
well, just when you said well, you know what? When you said, "Well, I don't think that people necessarily need intros. I don't think that they need," so you really talked about the fact that and so for me, I was thinking because you edit your videos so beautifully, you have got such a unique style. Like if we were to blind look at a few sort of videos and we couldn't see the creator, like I'd be able to pick your style out.
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah, but for you to sort of say, I don't think people I was wondering whether you were saying, I don't know if people necessarily need intros and they need some editing and they need the position of the camera to be right. Um, but I wonder whether you kind of felt like maybe, you know what I mean? People don't always appreciate that. So you're experimenting with just doing some raw stuff just to see how that went.
I've done a lot of experimenting, I will tell you that. And, another thing I have to say, I always forget to say who I am. I never I never sometimes. I will introduce myself, but sometimes I just get so excited and into what I'm doing, I forget to say my name, and
Yeah.
and that is why I changed the name of my channel recently, because now my name is in my channel. Used to be Life in the Wild West, and people would be like, "Who are you?" But,
Yeah.
with the intros, I have gone so many experiments. I used to do, like, sort of like a music intro with, like, I don't even know, it was like clouds, and then I would take highlights from, like, my video and put them up front, like, "This is what you can expect to see," and then I went through a period of, like, I call them little big things, where I do, like, just, like, I call it like making a small film before I actually start talking. That's my favorite thing to do, but I think it can be boring for people to watch. So I just never know. So what for me, I just say I just need to keep doing what I like to do, and if
That's
you
it.
come and you like it, then please stay. If you don't,
Yeah.
it's okay too. But
Yeah.
I just life is an experiment anyway, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
And I don't wanna get stuck in the same thing, and I feel like all of us creators that have our own channel, we have the freedom to like, oh, I want to change my channel name. I'm not resonating with my old one, or I want to try this kind of intro or this outro, or maybe today I'll take you on an adventure, and maybe today I'll just sit here and talk. Like, that's the beauty of being a creator of our own channel.
Yep. Yep.
So
So yeah, I mean, I loved that. I loved that. And people were loving it too. People in the comments, were just like, yeah. So do your family, I do wonder, do your family, like, do they enjoy you filming them, or do you have to kind of go, oh, can I film like after we finish our dinner? Do you mind if I film a little bit? Or do they just love it and they're so used to it and it's just okay? Because they're bigger now.
yeah. Now they've grown up with a camera on them a lot. And also I do this thing it's called 1 second every day. But I do 4 seconds a day because I paid for the upgraded app. And for many years, every single day, no matter what, I'll pull out my camera to take a moment, and it's usually of my family. So they're super used to it. Even their friends, if I all of a sudden pull my phone out and I'm like, they're like, oh, is this for your 1 second a day? Like, everyone knows I do it, and they just go with the flow. Everyone just goes with the flow here. And if they're not going with the flow, they're like, they literally tell me no.
Yeah. And you're just like, okay.
Yeah, I'll do something different.
Yeah.
So I would say they're all used to it. They're all pretty good sports. And many of them have actually asked to be in my videos sometimes. Like, hey, can we do this? And I'll be in your video. Or when my daughter lived here, she'd be like, let's do a video today. I'll be your second shooter. That was fun, having a second shooter.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just have fun with it. It's like an adventure.
I've never heard of that app. 1 second
1
a day.
second a day?
I've never heard of that.
It's really awesome. It's 1SE. And it stands for 1 second a day. And that's the free version. I think there's a free version, and you get 1 second a day, and it weaves the moments together for you.
Nice.
So I upgraded because I want more than one moment. I want more than 1 second, and I want to add my own music.
So are you saying it is literally like when you go to use it today, that's your 1 second used, it just starts and stops, and then it comes back in 24 hours? Like, how does that work when you use it?
It looks like a calendar. It shows you like an actual calendar, and it has blank spaces, and you just know that this day you're gonna, I can't explain it. You just put a video clip in there.
Yeah. So, but can you take like 5 video clips and then make a decision about what you want to use, or you're committing to that one?
No, you can change it. If you if you have this moment, you think it's your moment, something better comes along, you just switch it.
Okay.
Or you upgrade like I do, and you can have mini moments.
All right. Look at this. This is lovely from Jennifer.
That's what she's talking about. I do that once a month, and I put it up on my channel. They're the least viewed videos I put up, but they are my personal favorites.
Yeah.
Because they're personal to me. They're moments of my life captured.
Yeah. I love that one I was watching last night of your family doing cartwheels on the beach, and it was like at sunset. That was really precious. So you actually this is what it is. You do quite cinematic stuff, don't you? You really switch between I'm at home and I'm like talking you through some things that I'm doing at the moment, and I'm thinking about at the moment, art that I'm producing at the moment, projects I'm doing at the moment, doing my stairs, and just your cinematic stuff with you piecing together like all the moments with your family and friends, like outside of home, right? So they're your real cinematic ones, aren't they, as well, like with all the people. But the beach one was quite stunning.
Thank you. I always felt like when I was growing up as a teenager, we all needed soundtracks to our life. And I always felt like music is a big deal for me. So I always felt like I wanted music to my life. And then YouTube came along, and you could actually do that. You could interweave those moments together and layer it with music. I mean, you can't put music that you love from the radio, but you can still make it feel cinematic with music.
Definitely.
So, and then on the shorts, if you have a 1-minute short, you can pick one of your favorite all-time favorite songs and put it there.
That is fun, isn't it? That we
Mhm.
get to use like
Mhm.
popular music or
Yeah.
commercial music. Hey, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Commercial popular. Yeah.
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 Look at Maureen asking, have you ever thought of selling your art on Etsy or any other platform?
No, I've never thought of that. I will just be honest, very low self-confidence in what I do. And just I don't know.
Yeah.
I wanna get to that point. I wanna keep practicing and get to a point. I have a friend on here, Watercolor Carrie on YouTube. She's amazing, and she just started a Patreon, which she will do an illustration, write a story about the illustration, and create a sticker, and it's a monthly subscription. I joined it. I would love to do that eventually, like, to where I would offer my art in a subscription in a story or something. That is so up my alley, and I would love to do it. I just need to build my confidence, you know?
Yeah. So
So
what kinds of images does she make?
I wish I had it near.
I
The
mean,
one
for her, like, tell me about the images that she's like putting on her subscription Patreon.
well, it was her first month in October, and it was a bookstore front. And it was adorable. It was just like an old-fashioned bookstore, and then she wrote a story about the bookstore owner and the girl that moved to this new town and went into this bookstore, and then her sticker was like a stack of books with a coffee mug on top for that month. And so her illustrations, I don't know if they're always gonna be like a building or a bookstore, but the first one was that.
Yeah.
And she's only had one, so I don't know.
So where do people put stickers? I know that's probably like a lame question. Like where do
I'll
you
show
stick?
you.
Yeah, okay, show
This
us.
is where I put mine.
On your cup.
I always put them on my cup. I put them in sometimes you can put them in your art journals, like just stick them somewhere in your art journals. I don't have any in here. Um, I don't know. You can put them anywhere. I
Yeah.
love stickers.
Yeah. But then if you put them in your art journals, you can't see them all the time.
I know. That's true. But my art journals also are journals. Like I'll go back and I'll write as if I'm writing in a journal all around my art. So it's like a personal diary.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Jennifer's saying your intro films are beautiful. Hello, Krista.
hi, Krista.
And just popping up Rosani's comment here. Blogging is a style of conversation while doing things. We don't always have to be walking and talking, but rather doing a project or just having a chat with people who relate.
Mhm.
Totally right. Yeah.
Yeah. She is so creative too with her sculptures and when she speaks, it's almost poetic when she's speaking over her projects. I love it.
Very. Yeah.
Mhm.
Beautiful storyteller.
Mhm.
That's what I
Same with
say.
Debbie Sue. Where is she? Is she here?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Debbie
Yes, she
Sue just
is.
did one. I think it was her own house, and she wrote like a kind of like a poem, and I was just captivated by it. She's a very good writer.
She's a very, very good writer.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Just looking for her to pop her up on, but there we go. Yes. Oh, there's Krista saying hello to Debbie Sue. All right. What's what bit do you enjoy the most about making videos, and what bit do you not enjoy the most?
I Well, I just love making videos, like, really love making videos. I'm a little bit critical of myself, so I might get upset if I film something and it's, crooked or not lined up, but you can fix that in editing, and, but there's nothing I don't like, honestly. I'm really being honest. I love filming. It's like I feel like it's part of my DNA. Like, it's almost like it's attached, like, it's always I would feel so naked, and I did this also when I had film cameras. When I was in high school, I would take my film camera to school. I would feel naked without it. I go into shopping into
Wow.
shops, and I'd have my camera on my shoulder, like, it was part of me.
Wow.
It's just I love it so much, and I just wanna get better and better.
Yeah.
But I only use my phone. I do not have any fancy equipment. and I often edit on my phone.
Yeah.
It's all here. Rich got me a laptop because he's like, "Tracie, you're killing yourself on the phone. You're killing yourself." And I use my laptop and I use iMovie, but honestly, my comfort zone is here on the phone. It's like you can take it with you. It's an editing, it fits in your pocket. It's amazing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was having I actually had a 3-hour chat to one of my friends in my school group. It's Bobby. We ended up like chatting for 3 hours
3 hours.
on Sunday, like having a video chat, because we started off doing the coffee chat and then we moved to just the random hangout, because I'm like, oh, let's just try the random hangout thing, because she's in New Zealand too. She's British and she's in New Zealand. But she was asking me what I film on. And I said, well, I do quite a bit on my phone. And I said, because she's getting the DJI Pocket 3. And I
Oh.
said, I've got that, but I don't always use it if I'm filming at night, like my glasses, just for being able to like see the screen and see what is viewable. I said, it just does a massive reflect with that extra big screen on it, a big lit up screen. And Reva reveals she doesn't use hers as much either. She uses her phone quite a lot. So it's just that handy. You're going for less friction.
Yeah,
Hey, right?
and also I use my hand. I don't use any kind of, like, stick to hold my phone on or anything. It's always my hand because I feel like I have more control with my own hands. So, I have a
Yeah.
hand and a phone, and that's what I use.
Yes. But when you are recording yourself, like at your kitchen bench and you're having your breakfast or something like that, you obviously put it on a tripod?
I do have a tripod, and I just got an art tripod, which is amazing, and so I do use a tripod for those kind of shots, yes.
What's an art tripod?
It's the kind that goes over top.
Ah, yes, 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 yes,
And
yes.
it's a magnet. So I got like this magnet thing on my phone, and
Mm.
so it's an easy, quick release, and I love it. I love it. Because I
Yeah.
started in October, I started doing art shorts. To Art is therapy for me as well, and I've been going through personal hard times recently. So I wanted to make art shorts because they're quick and easy to make, and plus I'm also fulfilling just making art. So I wanted an overhead thing because it was getting challenging, and I'm so happy I got it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So we were talking before about, like, in our community and our, friendship circles and everything, like, everyone, we support each other as much as we can. We're watching each other's channels as much as we can. Obviously, no one can keep up with everyone. So we're all just dipping in here and there and just trying to get to our people. And you were just saying that, you think about hoping that people who watch your videos want to be there because you're so aware of the support nature, of
Mhm,
our friendships and things like that.
mhm.
So, yeah, I'd be keen to like hear a little bit about that, just because people really do love watching you.
Yeah,
So
I
I was a
do.
little bit surprised to hear that, but I'm keen to, like, I think it's a nice thing to share with our friends here today.
Yeah, before we went live, you were talking to me about it a little bit, and I was saying, and I think it comes down to my confidence, honestly. I need to work on my confidence, but I think, oh, most of my viewers are other creators, and like, in back of my mind, I'm like, are they just supporting me because I'm another creator, or do they actually like what I'm producing? And I was telling you, if I had people watching that were not creators, then I would know, like, oh, they want to be there. So there's that part of me still that thinks, like,
Ah, right.
are you do you like what I'm doing? I like honesty. I
Yeah.
would love honesty. Um, because me, on the other hand, I do watch other creators as well, but I will tell you this, I'm going to be honest in this, what I'm going to say. We have our subscription page, right? And I
Yeah.
will go through the subscription page and I will click on certain other people first. They don't have to be first in my
No.
here.
No.
If
Yes,
I'm
yep, same. I think a lot of people would be like that because it's just what's been fed up to you, right? And you're
Right,
like,
and
"Oh,
we
that's
only have
interesting."
so much time in our day, so I'm like, if I'm gonna watch a video, I support a lot of other creators, but I want to watch the creator that I enjoy and that brings value to my life in that day. Or,
Mm.
whatever the topic might be too. That's
Yeah.
another thing. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a good topic to listen to today. So I wish I could support all the people that support me. I try my best, and I always watch videos from the start to the start to the end.
Yeah.
I sometimes though I will put it on a little like 1.5,
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Yeah.
but
And also I think maybe it depends, like the speed of, you know, someone's speech as well, right? Because we've
yeah,
all got different
sometimes
speeds.
people talk kind of slow, and and if you speed it up, it almost sounds normal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
It,
I saw
it,
watercolor Carrie pop on here.
yes.
There
Yes.
she is. We were talking about you. You know how they say your ears are burning?
Totally right. Yes. Yes. Okay. Remind us what you're saying about Carrie, what she's doing, her new project.
I was bragging, Carrie, about your Patreon and your monthly subscription with the sticker illustration and story. I was telling Karen in my future, I would love to do something. I don't want to rip off your idea, but something to offer similar to that when I build my confidence in my art. Because I love what you're doing, Carrie. I love it.
Yeah. 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 I mean, yeah, lots of ways to, just lots of ways to sort of just riff off that, isn't there? I mean, but is the subscription, it's stickers, right? Like it's sort of a custom made
Oh yeah, she
sticker.
custom makes them. It's
Yeah,
her
yeah,
art
yeah.
on a sticker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, your art would be different if you
It would
decided
be
to do
different.
that, so yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Um,
that's the beauty too. I want to say this too. We are all creators. We are all uniquely created, and all of our channels are unique to us. And that's the beauty too of the variety. Just like artists, we could look at the same thing and draw it. It's going to look different. We make videos, they all look different. It's the beauty. I love that like variety. So,
yeah, and there you go, straight from the artist's mouth here. You'd be, yeah, like seriously, like you should do it, Tracie. You should do it. Put it on your little to-do list.
maybe like Jen is going to do her first live in January. Maybe the
Yeah,
new year I could maybe do something like that.
definitely, definitely. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, just makes no sense to me when I hear someone say most of my viewers are creators. Creators are viewers.
oh, I see. Yeah, she's right. Krista's right. They are viewers. And she is right because before I was a creator, I was a viewer, and I'm a creator and I'm still a viewer. So
Yeah,
she's right about that. I guess it's just that fact of I know creators, I feel like don't have as much time. Does that make sense? Because we're creating ourselves.
that's true. That's
We
true.
don't have as much time. And if you're editing like I edit, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah. How
So,
long does it take? How long does it take?
well, okay, when I first started my channel, oh my gosh, it would take me almost 2 days to edit something. Now I can get up and film and edit and upload it all in one day. I've become pretty quick because of the practice. It's just practice, practice, practice. But it still takes a lot of time. Like if you pull in words or you put in transitions or you want a little music here but not here, all that stuff is extra time. Whenever I've sat in the park and just talked, which is funny because usually those videos are way more viewed than the ones I put time into. But the ones I put time into, I love to do. So I'm not going to stop doing it. But the ones where I'm just sitting in a park talking with no
Yeah.
edits
Yeah.
usually do pretty well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That one, I don't know how many of those you do, but I definitely saw the one. Did you do it like about a year ago or something like that, where, you were going through, you were just talking about just the hardness of YouTube, right?
you
Was it
know,
a year ago or a bit longer maybe, or a yearish?
yes. And you know what I want to also stop doing? Because I talk about YouTube a lot on my channel. I want to stop talking about YouTube.
Yeah. Stick YouTube. They're selling all their employees down the river.
It's just like, it's a waste of time. Like, it's nobody wants to hear me talking about YouTube and why I'm not succeeding on YouTube, or why I don't have my hours, or what do I need to do different? Like, stop. Someone told me to stop. They're like, just keep doing what you do. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
YouTube.
yeah, yeah. And I think that just, yeah, people feel just very, you feel a little bit sad, you know what I mean, when a creator is sharing that with you. It's real, but you
Mhm,
definitely have a feeling a little bit of sadness,
mhm.
that it's sort of that it's on top of their mind right now, and that they wanted to or needed to share that. So, yeah, you've talked about that, you've said that, so you don't need to say it anymore.
Mm-mm. I'm done talking about YouTube.
Yeah, you're done talking about YouTube. Tanya spent the morning filming and the afternoon editing. Took me all day to get my video up. That's the
Mhm,
one.
mhm.
Yep, yep.
Now, Tanya's been doing a lot of edits too, and a lot of it's a vlog style that she has. So she takes us with her places, and it's more of a vlog style like I do, Tanya.
Nice.
So
Nice. All right. Okay. Um, do, 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 do. Has anything changed about the style of videos that you make since you started making videos 2 years ago? Has your style changed, or are you just feeling more like experimental, so you'll just mix it up whenever you want to?
it's definitely changed. In the beginning, I was a big, huge rambler of many different subjects. And one of my best friends said, you need to stay on topic for one. I still have a hard time doing that. Um, and I would go on and on and on about things. And I try to rein it in a little better now, I hope. And I also, the app I was using for editing had something called stickers. They were animations I would pull in, and I would way overuse the stickers.
Yeah.
I was putting stickers and things in my video.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the Pippi Longstockings,
Yeah,
isn't it? It is. You're just
fun.
like, "Oh, stickers, journals,
I
fun
know.
things to use."
I'd be talking about Motorcycle Man, I'd find an animation of a little guy riding a motorcycle, and I'd put, like, motorcycle noises going across the screen. I was like,
Yeah,
"You're right, it's the Pippi Longstocking, like, childlike thing about me." Yeah.
yeah,
They took
yeah.
the stickers away, and for a good reason. I was overusing them.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that is so funny.
mhm.
If they did still have the stickers, would you put them in from time to time?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would.
you would. You would. You would.
Not
Good
as
for you.
much. But I would definitely put one here or there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, here's some real talk for Krista, and
Oh,
she means
Krista's
this
always
about
real.
everybody. Not this is not personal to you. She really means this about everyone. I click off videos if the creator starts whining about view hours and subs. Just being
Mhm.
honest with you.
It's
Yeah,
true, like, people don't
yeah,
wanna hear it. That like, if you're
yep,
having those problems, just think about them on your own. I'm
yeah,
done, Krista, talking about YouTube. I swear, I'm done.
yeah. But you know what though? I mean, so many of us do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get into little things where I'm whinging about something. Stickers are the best. Yeah, Carrie knows.
Yeah, because she makes them.
Yeah, no, here we
No.
go. No one cares. I've lost 50 watch hours in the past 2 weeks. I sound like a broken record if I mention that all the time.
Yeah.
Far out. Do you know who Wayne Goss is? Have you ever watched Wayne Goss? So he's got something like he's a makeup guy. He's a I don't know. I think he's like famous makeup artist because he's like got nearly 4 million
Oh,
subs, but he's always like showing, he's doing shows and he's always doing this stuff. But he's quite like a humble guy, really. And he's got a really loyal viewership. But anyway, he popped up. We need to talk. Whenever Wayne Goss says we need to talk, he'll get like 70,000 views or something. But I just clicked on his little video last night. My husband was like quite shocked. He's still getting used to the fact that there's a lot of men on YouTube actually doing makeup tutorials, like
mhm,
actually on their own face and wearing
mhm,
makeup. Like he's got no problem with that, but he's just fascinated that so many women will watch the men,
mhm,
these makeup artists and experts, wearing all the makeup, and like we're learning from them. My daughter, her favorite ones are that guy Robert somebody who's just hilarious. He's got a little scar on his eyebrow. But
aw,
anyway, he was saying, "Oh, my views are just trickling in now, and now's the time, and YouTube's brutal to us older timers and everything, yada
mhm,
yada." So I looked back and I thought, well, I'm not really trickling in because, 5K, 10, 15K, I suppose is trickling in if you've got 4 million. But he was really talking about just, views are down everywhere at the moment. So it's happening for the big ones too.
I'm wondering, are we ever satisfied though? Like, really? Because when I first started, I'd be so excited to get 1 or 2 comments. And I was so excited when I got my first 100 subs. I was so excited. And is YouTube designed to make us not feel satisfied all the time? That's the part that gets me. Like, I just want to just be satisfied in what I'm doing. I watched someone recently say they shouldn't put how many subs or how many views. And people should be watching people's videos because of the quality, not because they're already kind of a big creator, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know someone was so big, would you still be interested in watching their content?
Yeah. I mean, is that about the social proof?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm scrolling, if I'm looking something up, I look at the subs, like, we've all been burned before by people who'll do like a really long talky intro before
Mm-hmm.
they get to what they want to talk about, like the
Mm-hmm.
promise of the video title and the thumbnail. So I know that for me, if I'm looking and I'll see something, I'll go to like a familiar face that I've seen before on a particular
Mm-hmm.
topic, or I might just choose to hit the bigger subscriber because I think to myself, they'll have made a lot of videos and they've got that social proof. So if
Mm-hmm.
it's for information, I won't do it if I think it's like if it's vloggy, I have to say, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm always intrigued by the ones where people are in a car,
Mm-hmm.
and even is it called Small Retired Life? There's someone called Vicky, and she's had this really, really big video recently, something like too old to work, too poor to die. And that went viral for her.
Oh,
She was in her car. That's a title, right? Too
yeah.
old to work, too poor to die. And but so she's a friend of Mike, like Mike in retirement. He's in my school, and we were on a live, and she's like, I've gotten to know her from coming in through knowing him.
Mm-hmm.
But so if I see people in their car, or like it's just a really personal sort of video, I'm not worried about the amount of subs. If the title
Mm-hmm.
appeals to me, the thumbnail appeals, I will click on those. But if it's like for information, I'll tend to go for the social proof because I think, oh, look, I'm in the moment. I just want the information. I'll give this person a go,
Mm-hmm.
or I know them from before. Yeah. What do you
Mm-hmm.
think about that? But can people choose to hide their subscribers as well?
Not that I'm aware of.
Or hide likes or comments or something?
I
No.
don't think so.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Just got Carrie here saying, great point. She remembers being thrilled when she got 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's more than all the people that you had told, right, Carrie? So you knew that you had some, rangers coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you think that that is a decision that we can make for ourselves to be satisfied with where we're at the moment with our YouTube channels? I'm not saying like we just click a finger, click our fingers and tell ourselves once and it's going to happen. But do you think that we can go through like a little wee process with ourselves to make that decision to be satisfied?
For me, it's going to have to just be practice, just like anything else. Like
Yeah.
I almost like keep reminding myself, like it's not about the money, it's not about the subs. That is not what it's about. Because the reality is for me is if things were to ever go blow up in some sort of way, like if one of those, what I
And
wouldn't
it
be
can
able to
happen
handle it.
anytime.
I
It can
wouldn't
happen.
be able to handle it. I would be like,
You know what?
whoa.
We would help you handle it.
I feel
We
like there's
would. We
too
would
many
rally around you.
people. Oh, but
We
I just
would.
like
We would
doing
rally
me.
around you. We'd tell you to come on a live so we can all go, rah, rah, rah. How excited are we? We would.
Uh,
Oh, there we go. There we go. Vicky's saying we can hide how many people like our video.
oh, we can?
I thought that we could.
I didn't know
I
that.
thought that we could. Like, to be honest, I don't see that setting option come up when I scroll around customization or
Mhm.
settings, but I think that I'd heard that. Yeah, and just Dawn said, "I rarely watch bigger channels anymore. I prefer less professional channels. I look for authenticity."
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Same,
Mhm.
same. I mean, I'm not relating to someone with a big I mean, I will watch Big Purple background. Who's that guy? Dan? Dan, the creator. He's pretty fun. He's pretty cool to watch it. I don't know if you've ever watched
I
him.
don't know who that
He'll just
is.
always have a purple, big lit up background, and I never know how they get those. Yeah, there we go. Catherine is saying, "You'd handle it, Tracie."
I would.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
Chappy Uncut. I think no matter your niche, your first 100 videos create a backlog of content as well as a massive amount of data for the algorithm before that first 100 videos. I don't think metrics matter. Have you been seeing really old videos come up in your home feed?
Of
Like
other people's?
like just 4 years old. Like I've seen 4 years old Nick Nimmin. I just think, why, like that's weird. Why is
Mhm.
4
I
years
have
old Nick
seen
Nimmin?
some old stuff come up in my yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
I
and
mean,
then
that,
I get confused. I look at it and I was like, "Oh, wait, this is from a long time ago, but
yeah,
still good."
exactly. Yeah, but I never used to see that. And I'm hearing people saying, what's happening with the algorithm? Jennifer, jumping back in to ask about promotions, goes to show YouTube does not send out our videos as far as they could. But if you pay, they will.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Would you
won't
ever
pay for
do?
anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd be too scared to. I'd think that I'd be mucking up whatever fragile positivity thing I've got going in the algorithm,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Karen,
I,
you are gonna blow up.
no.
Yeah, you are.
You know what? All of us, any of us at any video, like it can just take off,
Mhm. Yeah, like
because, yeah,
Rob the Maritimer says, yeah, it eventually might come, like it did for him. Um,
yes,
so
yeah.
mhm.
And even like in my school, Lucy on Life, like 3 weeks ago, she had something like 60 to 70 subs, and I jumped back into her channel, and now she's got like I think it's nearly 600, and one of her videos has got 14K, and she's a new channel. And
Whoa.
that was about, this is a popular title, 10 signs that your workplace is toxic, something like that. So that's a bit of a topic, right? That people are looking up, toxic workplaces.
That's another thing I have a problem with is sometimes I see like a trend going on YouTube and like that one that went really wild. It was like, I can tell you what I learned in my 49 years of living in 15 minutes or something like that. And I started seeing all these creators doing it because it was blowing up and it was getting a lot of attention. Someone told me to do it and I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. I just it's just me personally. Like
Yeah,
first of all, I'm stubborn. I don't like to be
yeah,
told what to do, and I like to do
yeah,
what I want to do.
yeah,
And if I'm gonna get seen, it's gonna be because I'm doing what I want to do, not because everyone else is doing it. I just have to
yeah.
put that out there too.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, I'm the same. I look at some of those things and think, oh, should I be, yeah, doing like just the trending thing, right? Then I just
Mhm,
think, then we've all seen that, and I think a lot of people are saying the same kinds of things.
mhm,
That's what I think. Do I have anything new to bring to the conversation?
mhm,
And I don't necessarily think I have, right? When they say, yeah, what I've learned in my 2 years on YouTube or my first 15 videos or something.
mhm,
Actually, having said that, I think that I did do because I was struggling for topics, actually. I
mhm,
did a what I've learned after making 100 videos. I did that when I was in New York, and I was, like, struggling for, like, YouTube over 40 type of content to make.
mhm,
While I was there at a perfume convention, and I'd stopped my perfume review channel, and I was now
mhm,
doing my YouTube over 40. So I saw that trend about a year ago, so I did do that one. But I
mhm,
think that's the only thing I've jumped on, but yeah, I generally don't think I necessarily have something new to add,
mhm.
but yeah. All right, girl. Our hour is
Yeah,
up.
in an hour.
I want to respect your time because I am so grateful that that you made the time for today, and with so many things going on for you at the moment, Tracie, that, you chose to be here with us.
Yeah, I'm glad I did. I really appreciate you. You're a great interviewer.
I really appreciate you too. And thank you to everyone in the comments. Thank you for being such beautiful friends to us.
Mhm.
And I just saw so many lovely comments today on your post where people said, "Oh, I'm going to put that in my diary." And yeah, so keep on keeping on, girl. And, keep doing everything you need to do to get through this little time. But just keep being you, Tracie, because we absolutely love you. And you are our Pippi Longstockings.
Thank
You
you.
totally are. You
I
totally
love
are.
you.
You
I love you
inspire us all
all.
for joy and for fun, and, and honestly, I have to smile about the fact that when I've seen some of your videos when you said, "I'm making this video because people are saying I'm way too positive and that can't be right and everything. So here I am to go and tell all the shitty stuff." Right. So what's the shitty thing? And you were like, that might have been when you're in the park. And then every now and then you defend the fact that, hey, look, I go through so, so
Yeah, I'm not always happy, but
no, but you're a very open book. You're a very open person, and you share these things with us. And so yeah, you are authentic with a big A, girl. You
thank
really,
you.
really are.
Thank
We
you.
love you. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, my darling. Thank you, everyone, for keeping us company today, for your beautiful, beautiful company, all your lovely comments. We're going to go back and read them. And
Mhm.
thank you, Tracie. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.